Every people in Indonesia has different feelings, appearance, and characteristics. The United Nations released a data report in 2019 which noted that the characteristic population of women in the world is more than men. I want to ask you, did you ever see the main character of Dylan 1990 movie? I believe that you know him well. If you know him well, is it true that Dylan is handsome boy and always wear jeans jacket? Before we go to, I want you to watch this video. Please enjoy it.
Help! Help! I lost my son! Have you seen a kid around here? A little boy? He is about this high, with short black hair. He wears a blue t-shirt and a pair of black jeans. He wears a watch on his left hand and a black backpack. Are you sure you haven't seen him? Do you understand what I've been saying? Well,
What happened in this video? Alright, she lost her kids and she asked him to mention the characteristic of her kids. Now, let's move on. Descriptive text is the text which say what a person or thing is like. Based on Stanley 1988 mentioned that descriptive present the appearance of things that occupy space, whether they are objects, people, buildings, or cities. In this kind of text, the students are required to list the characteristics of something that usually deals with the physical appearance of the described things. Writing a descriptive text, the writer should know well what they want to describe. They describe their idea and thought based on what they see. Anderson in 2003 stated that descriptive text is different from information reports because they describe a specific subject rather than general group. So, what is the purpose of descriptive text? The purpose of a descriptive text is to describe object or person. According to Johnston and Morrow in 1981 state that the purpose of descriptive text is to describe object or person in which the reader is interested. There are two parts of generic structure in descriptive text, that is, identification and description. Identification is the interjection of paragraph that introduce the character, and description is the part of paragraph that describe the character. In terms of significant grammatical feature, the text focuses on specific participants, contains attribute, and identify process. Comparison, epithets, and classify in nominal groups as well as use simple present tense. Now, I will give you the example of descriptive text and we will discuss which part of identification and description in this paragraph. The title of the text is The Coolest Boy on Campus. The first and second sentence is identification and the third until the last is description. We also identify the tenses grammar based on the text. So, from he is Jack artist until the favorite color is red, it is used simple present tense. And then the sentence of right now until he is bringing a backpack, it is used present continuous tense. Did you understand about this material? To understand the material, I give you another example and I will read it for you. Then we identify the general structure of descriptive text. Here the text. Milea is character in Dylan's movie. She is Dylan's girlfriend. She has a long black hair and fair skin. She usually wears a red and white fleece jacket. She is very kind and smart girl. And she also has a mole on her cheeks that makes her face look cute. So, can you guess what is generic structure of the text? The first and second sentence is identification, and the third until the last sentence is description. Today we'll learn about descriptive text, Miss. Alright, you are very smart student. So, descriptive text is a text which says what a person, place, or things is like. So, what is the purpose of descriptive text? Miss, the purpose of descriptive text is describe a particular person, place, and things. Yes, of course. There are two parts of generic structure descriptive text. Clara, can you mention about that? Yes, Miss. The first is identification and the second is description. Thank you, Clara, for your answer. You are a smart student. There are two types of generic structure in descriptive text. The first is identification, the second is description. Identification is introduction on paragraph. The second is description, is describe what you want to. And the next is characteristic of descriptive text. There are three types. The first is using simple present tense, and the second is using verb attribute like is, am, are, and the last is just focus on the topic. For the conclusion, writing descriptive text gives students an opportunity to flex their creative muscle. It challenges them to find new and innovative ways to use language to paint pictures in the minds of readers.